Embarking on the Stoic journey with Marcus Aurelius. Step into the world of Marcus Aurelius, where every challenge is an opportunity and wisdom reigns over external chaos. Imagine living life through the eyes of a Roman emperor and devoted Stoic philosopher. Marcus Aurelius once wisely remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Inspired by this, we will delve into how Marcus Aurelius's perspective as a Stoic can profoundly transform our approach to life's trials and tribulations. Also, make sure you stick around till the end of this exploration for a special opportunity, a giveaway of Marcus Aurelius's Meditations in paperback form. Before we begin, I'd appreciate it if you like this narrative, helping spread Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating notifications so you don't miss any lessons. Lesson 1. The Power of Perception. Exploring the power of perception delves into a key aspect of Stoic philosophy, which Marcus Aurelius not only preached, but also practiced. As a Roman emperor, his life was filled with responsibilities and challenges, serving as a profound example of how perception shapes our reality. Consider Marcus Aurelius leading an empire, facing constant battles, political intrigue, and personal tragedies. Amidst this, he found solace and strength not in changing his circumstances, often beyond his control, but in changing his perception of them. This mindset shift is eloquently captured in his words, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This philosophy is not just for emperors, but for all of us in our daily lives. Take, for example, our professional lives. When faced with a daunting project or challenging task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But applying Aurelius's wisdom, we can see these challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to stretch our capabilities, innovate, and grow professionally. Moreover, Marcus Aurelius's approach teaches us about resilience in personal adversity. In times of personal crisis, such as relationship issues or health scares, our natural inclination might be to dwell on our misfortunes. However, by shifting our focus from what we cannot control to what we can, we empower ourselves to navigate these difficulties with calm and purpose. His life and words remind us that our perception is a powerful tool. It's not about ignoring reality, but about choosing a perspective that empowers us, helping maintain our composure and act with reason and integrity, no matter what life throws our way. Lesson 2. Living in the present. The essence of living in the present, a fundamental Stoic teaching, resonates deeply with the modern quest for mindfulness and balance. This concept, championed by Marcus Aurelius, is not merely a philosophical musing, but a practical guide for daily living. Consider the fast-paced world we live in, where our minds are often entangled in a web of future anxieties and past regrets. You might find yourself lying awake at night, fretting over a meeting days away, or ruminating over a conversation that didn't go as planned. In these moments, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius serves as a beacon of clarity. He advised, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason, which today arm you against the present." This profound insight is a call to anchor ourselves in the now. The practice of living in the present is akin to the mindful savoring of a meal. Instead of eating in a rush, distracted by your phone or TV, imagine fully engaging with the experience, tasting each flavor, noticing the textures, appreciating the aromas. This simple act of being present amplifies the joy of the meal and diminishes the chaos of external thoughts. Applying this to our daily interactions can be transformative. In conversations, how often are we truly present? By actively listening, engaging with empathy, and responding without preconceived notions, we forge deeper connections. This approach aligns with Aurelius's counsel, guiding us to handle the present with our full attention and reason, making us more effective and compassionate in our interactions. In the realm of personal goals and aspirations, this lesson holds immense value. While it's important to set goals and plan for the future, obsessing over what's to come can paralyze us. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to focus on the actions we can take right now. Whether it's working on a personal project, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying a hobby, Immersing ourselves in the present activity brings a sense of fulfillment and progress, free from the weight of future worries. Living in the present, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is not about neglecting the future, but about empowering ourselves in the present moment. It's about using our current actions, thoughts, and feelings as tools to construct a meaningful now, which in turn lays the foundation for a more harmonious future. This Stoic wisdom, far from being an ancient relic, is a practical, everyday tool that helps us navigate life with a sense of purpose, tranquility, and presence. Lesson 3. Accepting change. Marcus Aurelius, both as a Stoic philosopher and a Roman emperor, had a unique perspective on the nature of change and its role in our lives. His position demanded constant adaptation to new challenges, be it in governance, diplomacy, or on the battlefield. Aurelius saw change not as a disruption to be feared, but as an inherent and essential aspect of the universe's natural order. From his point of view, every change, whether perceived as good or bad, was part of the world's rhythm. He believed that resisting this flow was not only futile, but went against the grain of nature itself. In his meditations, he reflected, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This statement encapsulates his view that our understanding of change is limited by our perceptions, and that these perceptions are not absolute truth. Aurelius's approach to change was grounded in the idea that what matters is not the events themselves, but how we respond to them. As an emperor, he faced political upheavals, military threats, and personal betrayals, yet he consistently sought to respond with equanimity and reason, viewing each challenge as an opportunity to practice his Stoic principles. For Aurelius, accepting change was also about recognizing that we are part of a larger whole. He saw himself not just as an emperor, but as a citizen of the universe. This perspective allowed him to see the interconnectedness of all things and understand that change in one area inevitably affects the whole. It instilled in him a sense of humility and a willingness to adapt, knowing that the grand scheme of things was far beyond any single individual's control. In our lives, adopting Aurelius's viewpoint means recognizing that change, whether in our personal lives, our communities, or the world at large, is an integral part of the human experience. It's about seeing the fluidity of life as a canvas on which we can paint our responses, guided by wisdom and virtue. By embracing change in this way, we honor the Stoic tradition and follow in the footsteps of one of its greatest practitioners, finding strength and resilience in the face of life's constant ebb and flow. Lesson 4. Universal connection. The concept of universal connection, a profound aspect of Stoic philosophy, emphasizes our interconnectedness with the world and each other. Marcus Aurelius, both as a philosopher and a ruler, deeply understood and lived by this principle. His perspective offers rich insights into how we can apply this lesson in our lives. Aurelius saw himself not just as an emperor, but as part of a larger community of humanity and the universe. He believed that every action, no matter how small, had an impact on this greater whole. His famous words, "That which is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees," beautifully illustrate this idea. It's a reminder that our individual well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of our community and environment. In practical terms, this means considering how our actions affect those around us and the world at large. For example, when making decisions at work, it's not just about personal gain or advancement. It's about considering the impact of these decisions on colleagues, the organization, and even the wider community. It's recognizing that a harmonious workplace contributes to the overall well-being of all its members. In the realm of environmental responsibility, this principle takes on even greater significance. Every choice we make, from conserving water to recycling, is an act that respects our connection to the earth and its ecosystems. It's understanding that the health of our planet is directly tied to our health and survival. Aurelius's approach to universal connection also extends to our interpersonal relationships. It encourages empathy and understanding when interacting with others, especially in conflict. Remembering our shared humanity can lead to more compassionate and constructive outcomes. It's about seeing beyond our immediate selves and considering the broader impact of our words and actions. Moreover, this Stoic lesson teaches us to find joy and meaning in contributing to the greater good. Whether it's through volunteering, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a kind word to a stranger, these acts of kindness reinforce our connection to others and bring a deeper sense of fulfillment. From Marcus Aurelius's perspective, embracing our universal connection is not just a moral duty, but a practical approach to living a balanced and meaningful life. It's about recognizing that our individual journeys are part of a larger tapestry, woven together with the threads of all lives and actions. By living with this awareness, we follow in the footsteps of Aurelius, contributing to a world that is more harmonious, compassionate, and interconnected. Lesson 5. Virtue as the sole good. The Stoic emphasis on virtue as the sole good is a profound lesson, one that Marcus Aurelius not only philosophized about, but also endeavored to live by. This principle teaches us that true fulfillment and happiness are found not in external possessions or, introduction, step into the world of Marcus Aurelius, where every challenge is an opportunity and wisdom reigns over external chaos. Imagine living life through the eyes of not just a Roman emperor, but a devoted Stoic philosopher. Marcus Aurelius once wisely remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Today, inspired by this, we'll delve into how Marcus Aurelius's perspective as a Stoic can profoundly transform our approach to life's trials and tribulations. Stick around until the end of the video for a special opportunity to win a copy of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius.